Welcome back, beautiful people. Before we begin this video, I want to stop and thank Squarespace, because this video is sponsored by our friends over at Squarespace, which is an all-in-one platform where you can build a beautiful presence and actually build your online business as well. So without further ado, let's get started on the topic that I have, which is food. Today I'm going to show you how I prepare my plates on a general basis. So I love to use cruciferous vegetables like broccoli because it helps to keep me full if my meal or this specific meal doesn't pertain a lot of carbohydrates. Now, you notice that I prepared it with butter. That's supposed to be my fat source. And again, we sometimes forget when we're preparing our meals that the oils that we cook our food in is supposed to be accounted for, because those are caloric dense as well. So sometimes you may prepare a dish and you don't know why. You know, you may be gaining weight. It may be the unconsciously not monitoring how much oils or how much butter that's going into your meals. So right now I have some broccoli, and I like to put my peppers and onions, and I put some garlic, some ginger. No, not garlic. I use ginger and some seasoning. I use the adobo seasoning, and I try to keep everything MSG free. Okay, so I try to keep everything MSG free, and this is pretty much how much veggies that I use. Now, again, everybody's macronutrients are different. So what I do for my specific body weight and goals, I eat accordingly to that. So now I have some ground turkey that I prepared. This is a really quick dish, especially when I'm on the go. And I like to consider Paige as well because she loves ground turkey. So the ground turkey, instead of it being super chopped up, I like to keep them in bigger chunks so she can easily just use it. I mean, she can easily grab it and eat it like it's finger food. So I'm gonna get my scale. At this point, I really don't weigh my meals like how I used to back in the day, because ugly scale. We gotta get a new scale. All right. So what I do is I wait till that's 0, and I would typically go for about 3 to 4 ounces of meat. So we're gonna put that on there. 2.3. Let's go for 3 ounces today. And that would be what my dish would look like if I'm not gonna have carbs. See, the reason why I'm using the cruciferous vegetables is, again, it helps to keep me fuller, it helps to sustain me. Everybody's genetic makeup is different. You may or may not be able to consume a lot of cruciferous vegetables, but for someone like me, it doesn't really affect me. But when I am trying to, this would be, again, an ideal meal for me to eat in the afternoon, pertaining to my caloric dense, pertaining to what I had for breakfast. If I had a carb dense breakfast, this is perfect for lunch. Or if I am having something for dinner, this would be perfect for dinner as well. Again, it all depends on when I'm training too. If I did a weight training session later on at night or in the evening, then I would definitely throw in a fast digesting carbohydrate, such as maybe potatoes, rice, slice of bread, something like that, to help to absorb the protein content that I'm taking in. Again, that can also be avoided if I'm working out late at night. If I have a protein shake, and protein shakes are lower in calories, so that would be an easily accessible meal to consume late at night if I don't have anything prepared. But generally speaking, if I do have something prepared, I try to go for just my proteins, my fats, my carbohydrates. I try to just go for like the meat source of protein, or a veggie source of protein, because that is where most of the nutrients come from. I try to avoid supplementing with protein powders and protein shakes, but that doesn't mean that I completely eliminate it out of my diet. I just prefer consuming more of the whole natural foods instead of just taking in a whole bunch of supplements. Okay, so this is particular, just to give you just an example of what type of toast I would consume. I have the sprouted grain toast. This one is a little bit different because it has the wheat in it, so it has more wheat gluten in this toast per se. So this would be somewhat of a simple carbohydrate, and this is what I would have post workout. The same thing, but with a slice of toast. And the reason being is because the carbs helps to open up the bloodstream so that my body can easily absorb the protein a lot easier. That way I can repair my muscles and replenish my glycogen stores. And this is a really quick, simple way. If I'm not having this, I could do some rice, like a quarter of a cup of rice. I can do some potatoes, some other simple carbohydrates. Sometimes you'll see people, they substitute with a lot of junk food. They can eat candy or whatever, but that goes into IFFYM, or if it fits in your macros. And some people would ask, what's better, if it fits in your macros or if you just eat just home cooked meals? Yeah, we all can do if it fits in your macros, but let's be realistic. If it fits in your macros are a whole bunch of empty calories that does not provide any type of nutritional content. So what happens is we're doing IFFYM, or whatever the acronyms are for that. And whenever your body has a cold, or if you're sick, or if you need your body to, I don't know, have a certain amount of energy, focus properly, you're not getting the proper nutrition from IFFYM. Your face is breaking out, your skin, your hormones are imbalanced, and there's a lot that comes with eating a lot of junk food. Not only necessarily that, to get into eating a lot of junk food, then you have xenoestrogen for women. That what it does, xenoestrogen is a substitute form of estrogen, right? And the way that my body processes xenoestrogens is in the form of fibroids. And for men, what happens when you're consuming a lot of food that has xenoestrogen, which is a substitute of, again, estrogen. With xenoestrogen, what it does in men, it affects the endocrine system as well as it affects the women endocrine system as well. So it's just us being mindful of what we're consuming, because we want to consume food not only to look good, but we need to also be healthy internally as well. Right, Mama? So for those of you who are interested in building your own website and your own online business presence, our friends over at Squarespace are offering you a 10% off discount code, which is going to be in the description below. Make sure that you go ahead and check that out. This 10% off discount code is going to be available for your first purchase of your website or your domain name with Squarespace. Some of the things that I like to take advantage of when I'm using Squarespace for MagdaCivilFitness.com, it makes it easy for me to schedule appointments with my clients. When I was doing a lot of personal training one-on-one, but now I do still provide online training and coaching for Squarespace. So when it comes to scheduling that together, it's perfect. I use the SEO tools, the search engine optimization for when I need my actual website to perform the best. Squarespace gives me that option to promote MagdaCivilFitness.com with email campaigns, whatever I have going on with MagdaCivilFitness.com. I can definitely sit down and just email my clients, and boom, it's easily sent out to everyone. So these are some of the tools that I actually input when it comes to using the Squarespace. It makes it very easy for me to even build the website for a beginner to advanced. The beginner options are, again, easy. I didn't have a difficult time setting up my website. Don't forget to take advantage of your 10% off discount code, which is going to be available in the description below. Take advantage of it, because I'm telling you, these opportunities don't come often. So I appreciate you for watching the video. I hope you learned a lot. Showing your support for Uphold Nutriment. We're giving a $250 cash giveaway for anyone who make a purchase within the next few days. So definitely go ahead and take advantage of that. The link is going to be in the description below. Again, we appreciate you. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and let us know what you want the next video idea to be. I appreciate you so much. Take care.